So this is a chapter called Out of the Cocoon, and again, it goes back and forth. It's just a conversation. One line is me, one line is Zeke, who's my star brother. All right, and this is us just talking back and forth, and I transcribe the conversations. Okay, I'm going to read 2 pages here. So I started out, okay? It says, I'm not really sure what I did today except for release a lot of energy. And then he says, what's that about, honey? What's the matter? And I said, I have no fucking clue. Well, trace it back. What happened? Testy energy, I guess. Should I blame it on the Grand Cardinal Cross, the full moon, my period coming any day now? And then he says, blame it on whatever you want, or you can just own it. Own what? Your frustration, sweetheart. You can own it as yours. Oh, by the way, so again, we're at the point in the story that my lease is like literally up any day now, and I still have no place to go, and nothing has opened in the physical for me. And Zeke, throughout this story, keeps telling me it's coming, and like kind of hyping me up with visions of what's coming, and yet nothing has opened up yet. So I'm like on and off in panics during these days, like mellow, calm, peaceful, trusting, and then in panics, okay? So back to the story. He goes, blame it on whatever you want, or you could just own it. I go, own what? Your frustration, sweetheart. You can own it as yours. No, thank you. Haha, now you're cracking us up. Okay, 2 can play that game. So what would you like to talk about, sweetheart? I have no idea. I just thought I'd check in. I'm finally settled on the couch. So much drama today, you couldn't believe. Sounds like it was all internal. Yes and no. Things around me testing my nerves. Thought I was selling my mugs today. Thought I was selling my couch. Again, I'm talking about like selling all my stuff because I'm moving. But again, I don't know where I'm going. I'm just selling everything. This is all running off intuition and like guidance that I'm getting from Zeke, who's again my star brother, who's an alien. So he goes, let's look at on the bright side, hun. You sold your 2 plant pots. The day is almost over. You can relax. Close up shop, take a shower, sit on the couch, and stare at the trees. Let it all out. Relax, breathe. You're almost there. Oh God, how does one go from being on such a high to so much frustration? Really, there's just so much anger. Breathe, hun, in and out. We know you are more settled now, and this is good. You're just expecting a lot and feeling all the different energies. It's hard to believe. What's hard to believe? What's happening to you? What is happening to me? Oh, honey, come on now. You're pushing yourself out of that cocoon, that caterpillar you keep seeing, you know? The one that's stationed outside your door. Interesting how that happened this morning. No coinkydink, hun. It's all happening. It's hard to believe. Oh God, why are we doing this on the astral plane? Honey, all in good time. Ever think for a minute that if it all happened in the physical plane right away, it'd blow your mind? I don't know. Never thought about that before. Well, think about it now. Honey, we know it's hard to even comprehend that, and that's my point exactly. Let your mind rest. Let your body rest. You're tired, honey. Blew your energy sockets on this one today. It's been a long day, and you've been up since before the crack of dawn. Why do I need to get so wound up by these things? Selling my things and dealing with people on Craigslist has really gotten me crazy. Honey, relax. This is a period of time in your life, and it will all pass, just like every other frustrating thing that has happened to you in your life. There was a gem that came out of it. The same will become apparent with this one. Okay, so let me just pause for a second here. Again, these are teaching texts. They're not like people run through these books because they're addicting and you want to know what's going to happen. Like there's a story you get wrapped up in. But what I want to break down for you are a bit of the teachings as it relates, well, you could take it in your own life, but also as it relates to the book cover. So he's talking about how there's like this caterpillar that is like basically stationed outside my door, and on how he's saying like, I'm this caterpillar, and also I'm picking up on the sign of this too. I'm this caterpillar. I'm coming out of my cocoon, and I'm becoming a butterfly. And it's like, I want that grand life. And he's saying, and it's like basically like all the revving up is like blowing my circuits, like all these, there's like frustration again. And this is like, this is the hope for the book. And again, no pressure, because again, it varies. You know, I had a vision for the first cover, and the cover looks totally different than we originally spoke about it, but the cover's perfect. It was like, when I saw it, I was like, that's it. You know, she knocked it out of the park. So the thing is that there's a lot of frustration. Like, that's what I kind of want to bring up again. So like, there's a lot of frustration with this book, and it's like, we tend to look at that as bad. It's because there was a lot of energy running through my system, and I couldn't deal with all the energy, like the frustration, the anxiety, the wanting to have what I wanted, the wanting things to manifest, and like, where is it? Come on, where is it? And like, that is like the general theme throughout the book, because even though I'm a spiritual teacher and a healer, and this is stuff I teach, like, I'm still human. And it's like, again, you just keep feeling this pulse of energy going through you that you're like, I want it, you know? Where is it? So, so he's talking about, like, just imagine if it all happened right away, it would blow your mind. So it's basically talking about, like, this needs to happen gradually. Like, so there's gems in the frustration. There's gems in what you're going through. But, like, I couldn't really see it at the time. Like, I did see it, but then I would get it back into my human self and be frustrated about it again.